A company car, pretty plain and simple, I think everyone understands it, is where the employer provides a vehicle for the employee to use. Typically, business mileage is paid for in terms of the fuel and sometimes personal fuel as well. All the maintenance and repair costs, the tyre changes, the oil changes, the MOTs if necessary, and all those kind of things are incorporated within the company car. There are some benefits to the employer, certainly in terms of corporate manslaughter law, which came in a couple of years ago, because they can actually control the vehicle and the finger can never be pointed at them. But it's not always the most efficient way from a tax perspective for the employee to have a vehicle to use at work. A company car allowance is normally paid through the pay packet, so tax, national insurance contributions for both the employee and the employer are applied to it. It's paid as a sum of money which is given specifically to cover the cost of the lease or to cover the cost of a loan for purchasing a vehicle. Normally, when a company car allowance is applied, the company will then pay a small amount to cover the true cost of the fuel, 10, 12, 15 pence per mile, dependent on the vehicle that you're driving. A mileage allowance is an amount of money that the employer pays to the employee for the business miles that they do in their own car. Under current legislation, that money is paid tax-free, so it's a very tax-efficient way for companies to pay for business miles. And under the current inland revenue mileage allowance rates, it's 45 pence per mile for the first 10,000 miles and 25 pence thereafter. What method is best for whom? So out of a company car, the company car allowance or the mileage allowance? Firstly, if it's a field sales role, the people that you're targeting to join your business probably will have had either a company car or a car allowance in the past, and they're normally not attracted to roles which offer just a mileage allowance, even though sometimes it can be a better way of doing things. So if it is a field sales role and you're targeting field sales people, you're going to have to opt for the company car or the company car allowance. From the employee's perspective, it really depends on how many business miles that you're doing. You can actually tally up and weigh up the various different options, and certainly with one of the companies that we've recruited for in the past, there's a sweet point which is about 25,000 miles, where it actually is a benefit to have a company car over the company car allowance. So I think it depends on the mileage that you're doing, the emissions on the vehicle that you'll be using, and really understanding the tax implications to then choose what is best for you. Some employees, particularly when they join a new company, they're not totally sure that it's going to work out. They're loath to lease a car or purchase a car until they know that things are going to work out with their new employer. In that case, what we'd recommend is short-term car hire. Most car hire companies do very favourable rates on 3-6 month hire rates, and it can be that buffer to ensure that you're going to be happy in the role before you go to the cost of either purchasing a car or undertaking and committing to a car lease. So what is right for you? A company car allowance, or a mileage allowance? You really need to make that decision, and I would recommend sitting down with a sheet of paper, weighing up the different options based on the approximate business mileage that you're going to be doing, the mileage that is paid by the employer, and actually doing a rough sum to the tax implications and whether it is going to be the benefit to opt for the company car, which of course is stress-free, or to opt for a company car allowance, where you'll also have a bit more choice on the car that you drive.